How much time are you spending being a change maker versus a manager of chaos? Are you creating chaos in your organization? Are you creating a framework for innovation that allows people to think differently? I was reviewing my notes from our last culture event, and this idea and theme of innovation to help you get through change, to help create strategic agility keeps coming up. And some of the things from our panelists that they spoke about is that innovation is not all radical. It's really things that are just teaching your team and building the muscle for change. It's also freedom within a framework is what we talk about a lot is you have to have a framework for innovation or culture or strategy to be able to move within that framework then and have that freedom to be agile, to adjust to the changes in the market, right? Or what's coming at us. And so this idea of innovation, I think, can be a great energy boost for your organization right now. And again, it doesn't have to be radical. And the way I think about this and talk to our clients is while there's chaos and uncertainty is your time to focus your team and build their energy up. Think about it like this. When things turn, and they will turn, and things will get crazy and busy again, do you want to be standing there with your shoes untied? Or do you want to be ready with your shoes tied, stretched out, and ready to run? That's what we're trying to help clients with is be ready to run when the time comes. And in that time, really start thinking about your team and their energy and how you can help them move through this and build muscle instead of waste this opportunity that we have right now. Another idea is to really think like a beginner's mindset. So think about the first time you've ever had to do anything. Maybe that's play pickleball, or maybe it's a huge strategy in the business. You don't always know what you're doing because you would have already been doing it. And so that beginner's mindset almost gives us permission to say, what if? To ask different questions of our organization, to look at our external landscape differently and say, what if we could play a different game in this industry? What if we could win in a different way than we've ever done before? That's really what innovation is creating the environment and the container for your teams to think that way, to solve problems in a different way. I started thinking about it more as well from my latest book, Surviving Greatness. And the analogy of the mountain pertains to so much of what we do in our businesses, is that if we're only focused on the top of the mountain all the time, and we do strategy as our business, right? We are focused. You have to have a strategy and you need to know what the top of the mountain is. But when we're only focused on that, or focused on the really big parts of it, we're missing day to day as we're walking and climbing, we're missing the opportunities that are right beside us, the things we're not even looking at because we're so focused on the change or the uncertainty or the top of the mountain and how we're going to get there. So, how can we get our teams to balance out really paying attention to what's right beside us on that climb instead of only focusing on the finish line and the top of the mountain? Maybe there's a new and better path up the mountain because of the forces that have changed where you're going and what you need to do. Are you asking different questions? Are you holding your team accountable to change and to really pushing the organization forward versus keeping it where it's at? All of these things will create an environment where innovation can thrive, where creative thinking and customer problem solving shifts,